And today I'd like to introduce to you a friend of mine by the name of Sabrina. And Sabrina was sitting in the back of the room. Not too long ago, Sabrina was sitting in the back of the room. She was sitting in the same seats as you were. And today, she's applied what she's learned from a 100x DNA masterclass and the 100x DNA accelerator, and now she's moved to the front of the room. So, World Masterclass team, let's bring on my good friend Sabrina. So, ladies and gentlemen, please head to the chat box. Please head to the chat box and type in the name Sabrina. Let's do it for Sabrina. Woo! Hey, Sabrina. Good to see you there.
Good to see you too.
Wow. Don't you look amazing? Don't you look incredible?
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, Coach Daniel.
My pleasure. My pleasure. Now, you were a 100x DNA masterclass student. When were you a 100x DNA masterclass student? When was that?
In March.
In March this year?
Yes.
So Sabrina's moved from the back of the room to the front of the room really fast, and she's done it in how many months is that? March, April, May, June, July, August, September, in under 6 months. Now, yes. I'd like to share your story and your breakthroughs, just so our friends here know what's possible for them. So her name is Sabrina, and what's the business that you're in? What do you do for business?
I teach people how to live pain-free.
Wonderful.
So I'm in the coaching. Yes, I do coaching, and I do healing of through Reiki. It's an energy healing method.
Mm-hmm.
But basically, I teach people how to live pain-free, how to find their personal power, and to gain clarity on their life purpose.
Wow. And is that your dream life? Is that the life that you want to live?
Indeed, very much, yes.
Wonderful.
And yes, I just applied whatever you taught me.
Excellent. Now, Sabrina, before you came to 100x DNA and before you started to partner with us, what were some of the challenges that you were facing? Because what I want our friends to understand is that we all have a dream, we all have a goal, but there's something getting in our way. What was happening in your life before you joined 100x DNA?
Well, in the DNA strand, I have time management as very poor. Okay. And then I had resilience as very poor, and a lot of bullshit stories that were going on in my mind. So my mindset was awful. And I think what you rescued me from is my problem with time management. And I learned so much. It was such a time saver and such a lifesaver, basically. And I learned all the bullshit stories that come along with my time management. So I was able to figure this out, and through your coaching and applying everything you've been teaching us, I've been able to move forward. But I have to say, like you always say, take action. If you don't take action, you're not going to see the difference. So yes, my DNA has changed.
Well done. Now, remember, early on in the year, for you, you felt like you had no purpose, but now you're living your purpose. What's changed for you to go from confused and I don't know what I want to saying this is what I want and taking action? What else has changed?
When I found my purpose, when doing, as we kept doing and clarifying, gaining clarity on life purpose, gaining clarity on what is it that I'm going to look forward to was fantastic. It's life-changing. And applying that purpose, applying all inch by inch, applying it inch by inch was creating that world, and it's coming true now. It's less than 6 months, but I've been progressing so fast that I find it fascinating as well as very motivating for myself, you see. And I think if everyone just began to use it, and I want to say one more thing, which is don't go from one teacher to another teacher. Go with one teacher and go well with it. Do everything the teacher says. Because Daniel and Nini Tolson are are examples. They're teaching you what has worked for them, and you see the results in them. What more can you expect, you know? I mean, you're getting double the whole, I mean, I'm just living the life I want.
Well done. Give her a round of applause, ladies and gentlemen. That's what you want to hear. And Sabrina comes today as just an example of what's possible. And
Yes.
listen to the words that she's sharing. Take action. Take action. Take an idea. Stay with one mentor. Take action. And see it through to the end. It's not about these big explosive gains. It's about those 1% improvements that end up exploding altogether. It just takes a little bit of time. But has it been easy along the way? Sabrina, has everything been perfect? Have you had a rap over the knuckles? Have you got a slap on the bum from me at all?
Yes. Like I said, my time management was really bad. And so I made mistakes like missing out on very important appointments because I was not clear about what I was doing with so many things going on. And following his ABCD method helped me, but I still fell through. And so when I got wrapped by him, I was like, oh my God, what am I doing here? Not why, but what, how? And he pulled me through it. And so making mistakes or having failures were actually stepping stones for me. They taught me lessons. I learned. So negative things can teach you things. And this is what Coach Daniel and Nini teach me, have shown with their own life, you know. The way they live their life is what I see, and I trust them because of what I see, their own life results. So yes, I've had quite a few raps here and there, and each one has taught me to move forward, to learn more new things and install new learnings, new skills. So it's been fantastic for me. And I'm still here. I'm still learning from Coach Daniel and Nini Tolson. Yes, I'm still here because I still have to go even more. I have to accelerate further. Yes. Yes.
What all of us need is accountability. And even in my life and my business, I've become very successful, but I don't stop. I have 2 consultants working with me at the moment. I have a full-time marketing consultant who works with me every single day. I have another consultant who helps me on my webinars. I have a coach to keep my voice strong. Nini and I will be starting with a new spiritual coach next week. And we always want to become better. We want to get there faster. We want to accelerate. And one of the most important things is when you move forward, you've got to have somebody who's holding you accountable. Because what happens is we can so easily go back into old limiting behaviors. It's so easy to slip back into that comfort zone. And you constantly need somebody to push you out. And we've been doing that in the 100x DNA Accelerator program. So since you've been in the Accelerator program, what differences are you seeing in your personal life? What's happening at home? What's happening in your business since you've been in the Accelerator program?
Well, Coach, you've been coaching me to create a better environment for myself that allows for me to go forward with my business, and also creating responsibility within the family. It isn't just me doing all the household chores and things like that, you know, because that's what it is. So creating that environment, when you coached me into thinking, this is your time, value your time. So I've learned how to change the environment in my home that suits me as well as suiting them. So that allows for my business. The amount of time I put into my business is much better. It's more quality. I'm not worried about, okay, I got to go and do this work or that chore, or I have to take care of father-in-law's food. So now that part, I've learned how to allocate it, how to distribute it, how to delegate it using ABCDE, and where my time goes. So the more time I put into work, the more results I get, the more acceleration for me in my business. So this is where I would say I am at.
Beautiful. And I love what Raha has just said. Congratulations, Sabrina. You have changed your DNA. And so Sabrina I've got a photo of when you're on our training. I'll have to find it. I'll try to find it tonight. You look different. You present yourself so differently to how you did just 6 months ago. You look like a different woman.
I feel confident. I feel great. And I'm raring to go. Yes.
Excellent.
Yeah.
Now, if somebody was to consider working with me longer term and they joined our accelerator program, what would you say to them if they were considering joining the accelerator program?
Do it. Just do it. Don't think so hard. Go for it. You're going to get there. Yeah. And to have coach in your life, a coach like Daniel, nothing like it. You're going to accelerate. You will get it. You just need to do it.
And she will. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, this is the perfect example of going from the back of the room to the front of the room. And Sabrina did it fast, and she did it within 6 months. And the reason why I bring her here today is because she is a story of success. She's running a home, she's running a family, she's taking care of husband, she's taking care of father-in-law, and she's still living her dream life. And she's a role model of excellence for all of the women and all of the men here who need to be reminded that you can succeed during COVID. You can have what you want. You just need support to get there. So well done. Congratulations, Sabrina. Have a wonderful day, and thanks for coming and joining us once again.
Thank you. Thank you, Coach Daniel. Thank you.
Let's do a photo together.
Okay.
Our biggest smiles. Okay. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay. We'll remember this forever. Thank you, Sabrina. Have a wonderful day.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
Okay. Ladies and gentlemen, go to the chat box, type in Sabrina. See, it is possible, ladies and gentlemen. You've just got to decide what you want and then have the support to get there. And then you can be, do, and have anything that you've ever wanted.